Hey, 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 hey. Alright, alright, alright. Wait, wait, wait. Just give me one moment. My mic is not. Am I actually loud or soft or whatnot? Give me one moment. Just give me a second. Let me make some adjustments. Huh? Just let me make some adjustments. All right. Just one moment. Okay, I think this is fine. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, I do have the correct mic. Am I too low? Am I too high? No, maybe. I think we can just set it right here. Maybe. Okay. Okay, I'm popping up back. All right. Hey, hello. It is I, Ryu Shinden, salaryman by day, armored VTuber, armored fighter by night, or whatever my work schedule allow me. And welcome to yet another stream. And again, it's been a while. I'm sorry for not streaming for a couple of days. I again, as usual, got some stuff to do in real life, outside streaming, and yeah. And I'm back again for yet another stream. How are you guys? How are you? How's your week? How's your weekend? How's your last week? How's your day? Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's solid. And hopefully you had a good day. And if not, that's, you'll get through it. You'll get through it. As for me, nothing really much. Nothing really significant went on for today, at least. I was mostly like either sleeping or doing work or helping out in the house, um, helping out in business and stuff because we do have a business. We have a family business of some sort, just a small family business. And I also help here and there with our family business whenever I can. Although I mostly work, uh, I also try to help with the family business as much as I can with my schedule that allows me. And other than that, I'm just resting, sleeping, watching videos, procrastinating most of the time. So yeah, I got a little bit of free time now, so that's fine. Although this might be also a very short stream, maybe around 3 to 4 hours, just the usual. But I may cut it short I may cut it short, depending on what will happen later. I'm actually just waiting for something, and if that's done later, I might have to bounce out. But other than that, I will try to stay in the stream as long as I can. Because what we're going to do today is we're going to play a new game. Although, yeah, I do have to still play Divinity Original Sin. We'll get into that probably tomorrow. Maybe the day after tomorrow. But right now, we're going to play another game, which is called Dredge. And this is something that I have been eyeing for a while. I've seen streamers play it. I've seen like clips here and there. Uh, and I thought it was like an interesting game to play. So yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this one. Try this one out. Finish it really depends. I finish it. I will try to finish it. I will try to finish it, but not in this stream, of course. Maybe in the series of streams, so we can finish it. But don't worry, Divinity Original Sin 2 will come back. We'll definitely play it more because I do wanted to play more of it. As a matter of fact, I am so tempted to play it off stream, but I don't want to. I kind of like push myself away from playing it offline, off stream, because I thought that will be a disservice for you who are watching it on stream and watching it unfold, watching the story unfold. Uh, so yeah, I decided to not play it off stream, even though I really wanted to because I really wanted to play it so bad. Just that I have been quite busy for the past few days, so I was not able to play them. But yeah, we're gonna get back to that. But right now, we're gonna play another game which is called Dredge. From what I saw so far, it is a game where you are in a vessel and you catch fish. And for some reason, and I'm not really sure why or how, but for some reason there will be like cosmic horror stuff in this. I'm not really sure still, but we're gonna go ahead and see that later. This is my first time touching this. I just installed the game earlier. This is my first time touching this game ever. So we're gonna see about that. Now you may also notice something on the title about sumo. Yes, I'm gonna be talking about sumo a little bit, just a tad bit, because you see, I watched a Netflix series recently, which is titled Sanctuary. It's basically a Netflix series about sumo wrestling. Uh, in the world of sumo wrestling, it's a drama series. Um, and me recently being someone that got a little bit interested in sumo wrestling in general, and learning about sumo wrestling. I don't want to participate in the sport myself. I just wanted to watch it and follow it a little bit more. I was introduced to sumo wrestling a little bit deeper. Of course, a lot of people know sumo wrestling, a lot of people, but I decided to dive a little bit deeper into sumo wrestling probably around a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. I'm not a hardcore fan, but I do know some things about sumo wrestling and the world of sumo wrestling, the world of the rikishi. Uh, and I was very fascinated, and I was very excited whenever I actually watched an actual sumo match. As a matter of fact, that is like one of my dreams is to see a sumo match in person on the dohyo, which is what they call what this which is the Japanese term for the sumo ring is dohyo. Uh, so again, so as I was saying, I was watching this drama series called titled Sanctuary. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna spoil anything, of course. And it's on its first season, but no spoilers here. This is like a no spoiler, quick review rundown on what the Netflix series about is. And don't worry, this is the thing that the type the thing about this Netflix drama series is it doesn't really have a lot of plot twists, and subversions and whatnot, and like surprising moments. It doesn't really have a lot of it. It has some, but not a lot of it. But it's it's still one of those shows that I would say to people to watch it first and then talk about it. You know, you need to watch it first to understand. The thing is, even the story itself, so far at least, in my opinion, so far at least, the story of Sanctuary is actually quite simplistic, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's a straightforward story, really, of someone that doesn't appreciate the sport of sumo before, and basically the main protagonist is Oze, Kiyoshi Oze. Uh, okay, let me put actually something here, just so you see the poster, because the first actually the way that I was enticed to watch this show, the the way that I was enticed to watch this show is because of the poster. The poster is fucking badass. Like, it's a fucking badass poster for something uh for a series about sumo. Uh, just give me one moment. Yeah. Let me see if I can find a poster. Maybe we can do this instead, or we can use this. Check. Okay. Image. Sorry, I'm looking for the poster here. It's not really the exact poster, but it's a part of the poster that enticed me to watch it. Okay. Let me put it this here and get that a little bit wide. Okay, there you go. This is the poster. This is the poster, or yeah, the poster for the Netflix show. And this is actually how I was like enticed to watch the show, because not because they are naked men in fundoshi, sumo fundoshi. Not because of that. Because of that, I promise. Not because of that, but because of like how badass this picture is, how badass this photo is for sumo. You know. So I was like, oh, okay, let's watch this. And I have, I have heard good reviews about the show from my friends. I have heard some good things about the show from my friends, so that's why I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and watch it. And it's only like 8 episodes so far, so I can literally binge it. And so yeah, I watched it and I was like, okay, all right, this is good. This is really good. Now, again, it's not really a masterpiece per se. It's not a masterpiece per se. It's not like, fucking legendary per se. But it it draws me. It drew me into it. And it's not only because of the story, but because of like how they portrayed sumo, or the world of sumo wrestling, in such a way that it showed both the good and the bad sides of the sumo world. You know, like they tackled, they kind of touch on the ideas of like the traditional rules of sumo wrestling in the sumo world. Both again good and bad, the both good and bad traditions of it, and how some people wanted to keep the traditional aspect of sumo going, in how people cannot accept the fact that there are like a new breed of wrestlers, like the protagonist here. And when you trust me, when you watch it, you'll understand what I mean. But So again, I wanted you to watch this one to get more context. I would recommend this one actually for you to watch. If you have probably around 8 hours to kill some time to watch a series, this one it's a good series. And again, it's not like a masterpiece, but what I appreciated about this series is how they show the world of sumo wrestling, both the positives and the negatives aspects of it, in such a way that they're fascinating to watch because you would think that you would think that shitheads won't exist in a sport like this, but there are shitheads exist in this. Both like on the wrestler side and especially on the side of the commission itself, the Sumo Wrestling Federation itself, and all of the like the finagling and the bullying and even the violence that comes with being a sumo wrestler or being belonging to the sumo world. Uh, they actually touch upon them in a such a way that they're not complicated. They're not too complicated to understand, but at the same time, it gives you like an insight, a peek on what it is like. That these things could happen even in the sumo world, you know. And again, this story is not that complicated. It's not really that complicated. It's rather simplistic for my taste. But that doesn't mean it doesn't have like meat or flavor or substance in it. It actually has quite a lot of substance, even for like a straightforward, simple story such as this one. Um, so just to give you a little bit, just a tiny bit of a synopsis. Uh, just a tiny bit of the story. Um, without any spoilers, of course. The guy right here on in the front, that is Oze, Kiyoshi Oze. Uh, and the guy in the front is Kiyoshi Oze, and his sumo name is No, ENNO, ENNO. And basically, he is what seems to be a delinquent because there was a scene that he literally beat up 3 people. He's quite strong. Um, he's actually quite strong and very good at street fights. And I believe he also like almost went into nationals being a judo champion, but he didn't really push through to it for various reasons that I won't spoil. But basically, um, he decided to take up sumo wrestling or decided to be a sumo wrestler because of various issues with his family and debt and whatnot. But Oze, the guy in the front and center, Oze is the kind of person that is nonchalant. He's cocky. He's basically a bastard. He makes fun of people. He's brash. He has super short temper. Uh, he doesn't take shits from anyone. He's a fucking delinquent here through and through. Uh, and he decided to take up sumo wrestling as a way to solve his family's problems. And it was a hard time. He has a hard time doing it because he experienced like violence, bullying from people that are also training with him. These guys around, except for the skinny one, most of the guys sitting around, except for the skinny one and the one that is left of him, and The far left side, that's the one with the shirt, the only one with the shirt. That's his Oyakata, or his coach, the coach of the dojo. He actually offered Oze, the one the one in the shirt with the shirt. He's the Oyakata of the Ensho stable. He is Ensho. He is also a former sumo wrestler. I believe he is a Sekiwake. Uh, yeah, he is a Sekiwake or a Yokozuna. No, I'm sorry. He is a Yokozuna. Um, that established a stable for himself to train new sumo wrestlers, and Eno was one of them. Oze was one of them. Uh, so basically, everyone here, everyone else except for the last three people on the far left, everyone bullied him, made fun of him, and whatnot, and uh, so the story goes on, and again, I won't provide any spoilers, but let's say it's basically like a change of heart story, basically, or a change of perspective story, and that's me not spoiling anything else. So basically, it's that. There's a lot of things that went on in the story, but I won't spoil them. And again, I wanted, if you wanted to if you wanted to know what went on, I would highly suggest to watch this one. Again, it's not a masterpiece. It's not like a work of art, but this is something that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed lately, especially the fact that I have been into sumo wrestling lately, and this gives a lot of perspective inside the world of sumo wrestling and the ins and outs and goings on inside the sumo world, and whatnot, and even during training, and you really realize that you might think that sumo wrestling is a complicated sport, but once you get into it, you'll realize that it is really a simple sport, but with a lot of complexities inside when it comes to the training, the regimen, the techniques that they use, the techniques that they employ, and even up to the strategies of each sumo wrestler, uh, and their style of sumo. It really gives like an insight, a little bit of an insight of that, and even those people that are not sumo wrestlers, like the people around sumo wrestling, around the sumo wrestlers, are given a little bit of a perspective on what's on their minds, on what's their world or routines and whatnot. So yeah, this is a very good series. I highly recommend for you guys to watch it, and I cannot wait for season two. I cannot wait for season two of this, because they really did something on season one that just made me want season two more. So yeah, that's it. So anyway, um, I guess we can just go right into it, because as I mentioned earlier, I won't be streaming for that long because of some things that I have to do after this. So I guess we can go right into it. Just give me one moment. We can go ahead and launch the game. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Sorry, just give me one moment. Oop, it's not properly adjusted. So this is the first time that I'm actually playing this, so bear with me if I'm a complete noob. Hey, hello, hello, Static. Welcome, welcome to the stream. We're just playing some games. I'm gonna play Dredge for the very first time, and let's see what it's all about. Just let me know if my voice is a little bit low or the game is too loud. Just give me one moment. My feet, my feet. I have to adjust my feet. Your voice is good? Okay. How about the game? Just let me know if the game is too loud. Settings, focus window, blah, blah, blah. We're going metric because, you know, I'm Asian. Clock style. I'm gonna go 12 hour. Anti-aliasing, shadow quality, reflections. I mean, this is not really a visuals heavy game, so I think we're good. Combine, pop up duration, text speed. Maybe we go fast. Controls. Maybe we'll learn some controls later. So no. I guess no subtitles. Not really sure. Okay, I think we got everything set up here. Game is pretty, kind of gives me the same feeling as them old Flash games feel, oddly enough. Yeah, this actually, yeah, I like the art style. I'm liking the art style. Let's begin. It has a nice art style. Angler wanted. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I am not a fan of this style. Okay, I'm not a fan of that like kind of art style. But I do appreciate it when I see art style that is not too heavy on that type of thing. So yeah. And while for a 3D game, this actually runs smooth. So I guess there's no voices in this. I guess the morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying with hold, left off when you collapsed the night before. Short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from the boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Great Marrow. Must say, quite a dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? Oh, shining light. It was shining light at you. Ah well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. The boat was hopelessly damaged, but I have a few of the locals move their things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out and catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Okay, we're fishing. Finally, I don't suppose you need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Don't sign in time, then really creep on you. Okay. So we have the tab and we have undock. We have the cargo and the cabin. Pursuit, cash fish for the dinner. Okay, we're gonna catch some fish. Have the map here. We have the encyclopedia. Messages. Alright, go ahead and undock. Move forward there. Okay. For the SD. Got it. Rotate camera with mouse. Which is tight for this. Look to the fishing spot. Look for splashes on the surface. kind of give me like a Wind Waker vibes. Okay, so disturb water, stock high, blah, blah, blah. Start fishing. Gonna start fishing. Oh, shit. We have a blue mackerel. Please rotate this card. Oh, so this is like Resident Evil 4 type of management system. Gonna get it this time. Oh, trophy. Blue mackerel. Oh, so there's the sizes. Right. Okay, this is easy enough. The stock depleted. Okay. I'm gonna go to the next fishing spot, I guess. This is the light. And this is the foghorn. Spyglass. Right. Practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. Let's catch some fish. Let's catch some fish. Fuck! What is this? Cod. This is like kind of like a relaxing game of some sorts. When you're moving, fishing, or talking, taking other specific actions. Okay. So we have to be back before sundown? Yes? Shallow. We don't have the right equipment for this spot. What is that? What is that? What is that? Messages. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of the Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Suppose it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune and follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with our name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Switches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. You can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under the blanket in front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Is this a woman talking? Okay, let's go more fishies. Oh shit! Fuck! My fish! Fish! My fish! Can I have a broken? Oh god damn it. Alright, alright. I'll catch some fish first. Yeah, I think that's enough for today. I think that's enough for today. Already nighttime. But it didn't like I heard from somewhere or someone that it's actually better to like fish at night. I don't know if that's true. Step onto the dock. You step onto the dock of the Great Barrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you the replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand that you may not have the necessary funds at that, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until the debt is repaid, a tiny portion of the fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you need to sell fish to the local market, paying off the debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Where do I sell the fish? Our local fishmonger will place and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then. Sell the fish if it's still fresh. Okay. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. Familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised you found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns and other islands might pay you differently. But while you still got the debt outside of gear, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. I got the big mackerel. I got these. I'm just gonna sell it all. The mayor standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this sound. Look here, found this down the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? What is this? Research part. So they used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation of the dock first. Okay? Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned that she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. To pay her a visit. Shipwright. As you walk towards the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work.
Ah,
You must be the new fisherman. I can make you tools in your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not invested in doing favors around here. Payment is upfront, and everything takes time to install. Also, if you take any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the water line, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. We're gonna go ahead and repair first because I screwed up. Maybe. But I don't have any money. I sold all my fish. What? I sold all my fish for like $100. Okay, hold on. Simple skimmer. What do we have here? Custom rod. Weighted line. So we have to work with a weighted line. Okay. Okay. Ship loan repayments. Maybe we can research for this. Hybrid design are more flexible. Maybe we can work with the fishing rod first. Engine, spots, nuts. We don't have nuts. Maybe we can go with the hydraulic rod first. Okay, go ahead and fish again. Go ahead and fish. Don't have the right equipment. Fine. Slightly smaller than what I got earlier, which is 30. Okay, down here. I push this. Ah, crap. Screwed up. Wait. Maybe we can fish one more. Then we can go back. Okay, one more and then we can go back. Going back. I think it will take a while before something happens. Special order coming up from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Okay. Ask for 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them when you have them. You need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort it out for you. Okay. Shipwright. enter repair mode. Enter repair mode. What else could we buy? Oh, okay, so you have to. Okay, how could I install this? How can I actually install it? Storage. Maybe we can install this as well. Huntswoman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. He stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? Come to fish. I've come to fish. There's nothing for you. Someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. Wait! Hey! Who's here to fish? Who's here to fish, ma'am? Who's here to fish? Right. Just the person was hoping to see. We'll be sailing out to the east towards Little Marrow. Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Okay. I'm a delivery man now. I don't want it to spoil. Okay. Cool. Nothing. Where is it? I think it's this X area here. It's this area here, the X one. I guess. We're gonna deliver it first. We need a faster boat. We need to work on a faster boat now. What a delivery. Let's see here. Small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure. It feels like slowly shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. Yes, do nicely. Time to pay, I suppose. He hands you some money. Ooh, $25. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few years back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You surely get more use out of it. A crumpled book from his back pocket and handed to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're in the water. Stop by and chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. A brightly lit shop. It's packaged with antiques, shelves full of jewelry and elder baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe in met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Nope, I don't have. It's fish. Ooh, flounder. Yeah, we're gonna be fishing along the way. I wonder if I can now fish this. What is it? Dredge. You said it. You said the title. Let's go. We're gonna go back. Oh. Okay, we'll go back. I'm just gonna go back. Oh, we don't have the we don't have this great eel. Ah, crap. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. Seems to be in a good mood with a swinging step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, greater area is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day soon. In fact, I granted the consent for the shipwright to expand her facility. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. Nice something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're really glad you chose to deal with us. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. Okay, an upgrade shop. We're taking extra space, more attachment equipment. These are superior hulls. We need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scrap, furniture. There's a bunch of decent materials around the coast and there are shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure we'll find a way to get them. Materials assigned for sectors will be stored, so don't worry if you only have time for what you need. Okay, I don't have any. Lit up with a weird crimson glow the other time. Did you see it? Huh? One? So I have these 64 bucks. Don't have any money to. It's kind of a relaxing game. there's like this other thing here. Maybe that's the fish we're looking for. With quest. Oh shit. I don't have the rod yet. Go here. We really need a dredge rod then. Ah! What? Getting a little bit harder. Workshop. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. You enter, thinking the moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. What do you want to do here? Pick up items. Horrifying creations. Arterial engine. Huh? Sign of ruin. Symbols deep carved into the small talisman. Sure to draw the attention to those untrue it. Mansion. The door is locked. Okay. Ah, what? Ah. No. Okay, a little bit faster. Fish Tetris. It's kind of like the Resident Evil. The management system for Resident Evil 4 is basically that. Which is actually, funny thing is the okay. Floating boy. Search the mark safe passes past dangerous rock and escape castle. Okay. Its dim light provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. 10% chance of to not reduce fish stocks when carrying a fish with a rod. Catching a fish with a rod. Right? Good. I need a new rod. I need a new rod. What's that? Oh, squid. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? A brood squid? Huh? The fuck? What the hell is happening? Okay. Panic. There's also something over there. Another something there. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. Getting a little bit scary. And not too spooky. I'm gonna keep this thing. Found this book out back. Could be useful for you. Mishwanka reaches under the hand this damn battered book. Okay. Gonna sell all of these. Gonna read. So we have to like what, sail into the night? I guess. So there's this other island there. think this is what we're looking for, right? We're just gonna give it to the fishmonger first, and then we're gonna get out again, or maybe we can go to the other island, probably. Yeah, I have it. I'll give you the normal one. Couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. Well, you know what nights are like around here. We may have to fish at night though. We may have. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? What? Huh? What the fuck is that? Don't have space. Huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that? Ow. Shit. Huh? What the fuck is that? I'm gonna go back. 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 Go through here. Hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now, this is the sort of specimen to open up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly around the length of the fish. Though feeling for something, he pushes from one side of the stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it for the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. What? I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll tell you well if you find any more. Okay, good. Cool. Sweet. Man's looking at you through the cabin window. His face is mostly silent. I know what you took to the fix, Monty. Be clear. I know that extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, not you. Meet me in Blackstone Isle. And out this way in Tuxedo. A business proposition you want to hear. I'll be waiting. I need to upgrade my rods. Don't have any more rods. Okay. So I have to fish at night, I guess. Oh, it's not there. It's the other island, right? The other one. I want to try fishing at night. I want to try fishing at night. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows in the back of the Golden Arrow. The rocks seemingly appeared out of nowhere and swept the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but jostled us around a few times, items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is somewhat concerning. We believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes on the remaining ceremony. He is paranoid that they performed this test incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Rods with real fish is 10% more acceptable. Okay. The man is standing in a doorway watching me approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. Ah, you came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things. Arts and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. I give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up in the flickering lights and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for, sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proven to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that lets you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Okay, find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imaginable. You do not pick up your profession career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Okay, I accept. An excellent decision. I prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for is a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks and other strange occurrences. Anything you might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Okay. Ow. So this is the dredging thing? I actually want to fish around this part. Around this time. So I only have to dodge these? Let's see. Don't really have anything. Just like the higher the panic is, the more shit I'll see. I guess. The more weird shit I see. Okay. There it is. Another fucking ghost ship. Let's see. Fishmonger first. Oh, we need 2 squid. Okay. Builder. Approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out at the sea. It turns to you. What is it like out there? It's peaceful. It's gotta be that a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. Not so bad here. He's gazing out at the sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You're welcome to listen too. Pack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She asks suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of the Great Marrow where the carries and wreckers run the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from a patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best to just move on. Have there been any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things when I'm atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up to and shines brightly into your face. Are you really standing here in front of me? Or is this just another of the fog's tricks? I see a lot from here, you know. I see that ill-fated boat returning. I chose to look the other way. I watch an unnatural glow flicker through these windows. Whatever you got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. Maybe we can try catching more squid. Ooh, oh my god. Oh shit. Oh, so this is what they're talking about? About fucking rocks coming out of nowhere? I guess. Yeah, it's ghost ships and rocks coming out of nowhere. Something slithers into your cargo hold. Affected. Why is it affected though? Bolt of frost. It's oceanic. one out. Rises from your cargo hold. Oh. Okay. Gonna throw these one out. Win. Ow. Ow. How do I get there? How do I get there, I wonder? This is a window. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm dead. That's what happens. So fucking. I lost all my fish. Yeah, the red glue is there. So I need to make sure that actually, sorry, I'll be right back. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Just gonna need to check something. So I'll be right back. All right. So actually, actually, unfortunately, I may need to dip out way, 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 way earlier than the usual, like super early. Unfortunately, I would have to dip out um, a little bit, or well, not a little bit, a lot earlier than the usual. Something came up. I'm okay. It's okay. Nothing really serious. Nothing really bad. It's just something came up, and I did mention before that there is a chance that I might cut off the stream short a little bit earlier because of things that I'm waiting for, and it seems like that it happened. So I will actually have to dip out. But that game is fun. Dredge is fun. I want to play it a little bit more. Uh, so anyway, thank you so much for those who watched, those who passed by, those who followed. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And again, I'm sorry I would have to cut this stream a little bit short uh, because of some things in the background. But I'm gonna be coming back probably, I don't know, tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe. So anyway, again, thank you so much for chilling out with me, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. And again, this is me, Ryu Shinden, signing out, and as always, brave on. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.